All right, my friends, we are all packed up, good to go. I don't have many moving blankets anymore. I gave them all away to a customer the other day. But bam. So one of the benefits to renting a U-Haul here at night, like when you have to return it late, is you can back your van up right to the truck when no one's here and just get all your stuff, throw all my dollies and everything away, and we're good to go. Got the key. So we're gonna do this 24-hour uhaul.com share. I love it. And I'm definitely not gonna put mine in box number 2 since it's clearly open. Number 1 seems to be closed, so we're gonna do that. Bam! So we are all done for the day. Thought I'd make a video because I've been slacking on my videos here and have some news for you guys that's not good. Basically, it's about my baby, Bessie, my van. Although not really about my van yet, because I haven't actually dropped the van off itself yet. But I went and had my Honda Pilot inspected, and it basically failed the inspection. So I dropped it off of my mechanic's place to see what they thought. And yeah, I'll show you guys. I might splice a little footage into this or just show you some of the pictures I took. The support, the whole shocking and support system is completely done, like not connected. It's like missing pieces. They're like, how were you driving this? Yeah, so my Honda Pilot I think is at the end of the road. They don't think I should put any more money in it just because, you know, it's over 200,000 miles. Yes, it's a Honda, but a lot of rust underneath, and like again, the whole whatever the shocks and all that connects with in the back, something with a C. Can't remember what she said. He said, she said, his daughter. But it's all rust and it just doesn't look good. And they were like, this probably, yeah, don't do it. We don't recommend it. Again, it's a Honda Pilot. They do last for a long time, supposedly. The body itself isn't horrible. So she's like, hey, I would, if I was you, try to just use it as a trade-in when you try to get your truck. And that's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna, you know, I was asking, should I try to fix it and sell it? She's like, nah, don't do that. Just get rid of it as is. Get it off your hands so you don't have to worry about it, and then get something that you actually want, something that's actually worthwhile, something that won't need work every 2 years, every year. So that's kind of where I'm at. Bessie is pretty much alongside the Pilot. Now, I haven't actually got it inspected, updated, and whatnot, so I don't have the rejection sticker, but it needs to get inspected, and there's a good chance the same thing is going to happen. So I'm in this funky little pickle right now because this is literally the worst time to buy a used vehicle. So I'm kind of thinking, hey, you know, obviously today I rented a U-Haul truck, a big truck. It helps with both of the jobs that I had today. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe we go I get rid of the Honda Pilot first and go with you know, a truck, a small truck that I can do one-off items or small moving jobs with it, but I can still use it for my yard work and stuff like that. Part of me wants to kind of fix this up and use this for my yard work stuff. Then I wouldn't even need to really like go the truck route as much. Like I could go the truck route still, because then if someone books me for a moving job and it's just like a couch, then, you know, I can use this for my yard work stuff, all my tools and stuff in here. If someone books me for a couch move or something, if I have a truck, I can do that, you know, of treadmill, elliptical, when I get those one-off items like that, I can do that. In terms of small moves, we'll just rely on U-Haul. I have a zip car membership thing, so I can use the zip vans as well. So I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's literally how I got to this point where I was able to say, hey, let me get a van. It's from me using U-Haul and doing Zipcar for all of my like larger moves and stuff. I mean, I only started with my Honda Accord, worked my way up, got this van. I have my Honda Pilot, still have my Honda Accord, although my mother uses that. So I'm in a little situation now. It's like, what should I do? What makes the most sense? It's literally the worst time to buy a used vehicle. I don't want to do the financing thing, but I'll be honest, it's kind of like, I don't want to, like, when you've driven something beat up used for so long, at some point you get to a place where you're like, man, I want something more comfortable. I want to treat myself, so to speak. Like, and it's sad that, I don't know if sad is the right word, but this is what I do. This is one of the things I do. So it's like a new van that's comfortable, where it actually looks good too. Like, this has a lot of rust and stuff. Can't see it all right now because it's kind of dark, but it's not horrible. But then you come over here and you see all that rust down there. Switch the camera down all over here and stuff. I changed the front windshield mirror so it's not cracked, but something with the muffler might have some issues. So it's just like, hey, like this is something. So Charlie or someone had commented and they were like, man, just ride till the wheels fall off. I mean, on my Honda Pilot, literally the wheels are falling. She was like, are you really driving this thing? She's like, I hope you're not driving on the highway and stuff like that. So literally, I've been doing that, trust me. I've always bought used. I've always bought, like, to own. I like owning. I hate making payments. I had to do that on my Honda Accord before. Like, now I own it outright, but I had to get to this point where I had to make payments for years with that, and I hated it. But the thing I wanted to touch on is getting to a place where it's like, my brand, my business, AdamHelper, like, I got the hat, I got the, t-shirt and stuff. I try to look the part, I try to look professional. So having the kind of sketchy white van isn't necessarily looking the part per se. So it's tricky. It's definitely makes things a little tricky because it's like, I've been doing the used thing for a while, and at some point you get to a place where it's like, maybe you want to, look a little more professional, look a little more complete. I know some people don't think like, oh, the look thing matters at all. But like, even with this, it's like, it's kind of old and whatnot, where like, it's like, I don't want to be on the highway with this thing breaking down on me, and it's like, oh, every other week or whatever, and I got my logo and stuff on it. Like, part of making this investment for getting something newer, something not only, just literally newer, is the fact that I can be more comfortable, I'll be in something more reliable, but also something that looks the part. For my rates, for some of the customers I have, for some of the areas I work in, when I show up with this, you turn it on, it has that high-pitched squeaking sound for like a minute when you first turn it on. Everyone looks over, catches your attention. If this breaks down, I have my logo and stuff. It's not on it, luckily, but if it had, would I really want to deal with all that stuff? Like, is that the best look for AdamHelper? I don't think so. It hasn't been, and I've been grinding it out for a while. I've been willing to, be uncomfortable for a while. When you're doing moving jobs in here, and I play what I like to call Tetris. So I fit, people are like, there's no way you're gonna fit it all in here. And I'll somehow get like a house, like 2 houses in this van, because I play Tetris and I'm maneuvering it all, getting it to fit. But when you're hunched over all day in your back and your neck, like, I'm not crazy tall, but you can't stand up in this thing. You have to be hunched over. Sorry, guys. So you literally can't be hunched over like in this all day without being in some kind of pain or feeling it. And I be feeling it after jobs with this bad boy sometimes. So it's like I'm ready for something more comfortable, something more reliable, something that looks more professional, looks more legit, more qualified for the type of customers that I like to work with and that I want to continue to work with. So hey, I think we're at that point. I think I might have to invest. Either we go the truck route, in which I'll use it for personal, for my personal needs as well as my business, and then maybe I just continue to do U-Haul and zip car for a little while until I start saving up again, or until the market gets better. But curious to hear what you guys think. Wanted to give you guys an update. See Bessie here. I have a feeling they're gonna say it's not worth it to do the work. Maybe they might. They're saying it's not worth it on the Honda Pilot though, and I'm taking my mechanic's word. They've treated me well. They've taken good care of me, but they don't want to just get me to fix these things and make a few dollars off of this, and then the whole something else goes that's worse. They're like, no, like they can do that. A lot of mechanics would do that. It's definitely kind of shady, but they've been really reliable. They've been great to me. So I'm gonna take their word, and you know, they know I've been kicking that can down the road where I've been wanting something new. Now is the time, I guess. It's not the best time because of the market, but now is the time considering my situation with both of my vehicles. So figured I'd give you guys this little update. Let me know what you guys think. What would you do in this situation? It's literally the worst time to buy, but I got no choice. And this is that busy season. Workers just keep coming in, so I got to make some moves really quickly. Comment down below, like this video. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.